Sanbonani Dumelang Abshe de Mancheroni and Barimini. Today, people of South Africa, I would like to enlighten you about dating, especially when things go south, when things go far away from the rails. Like, for instance, I've just thought we've grown enough to know that there is quite a lot of acting up in a relationship. Like, for instance, when you're experiencing some setbacks, when it doesn't make sense on your logic, when you have like conflicts of interest, squabbles, quarrels, commission in your relationship, but what I've experienced, in my entire life is that women are not congruent. Women are not coherent. Women are not congruent. Women are not straightforward. Like, for instance, if I could just make an example, like point of reference, there was once upon a time where I dated this particular woman. She was so freaking beautiful, flamboyant, coquettish, amorous, outstanding, extremely beautiful, a classy woman, well educated, from a very well structured family. Mom is also a successful individual in her own ways. Together with daddy, daddy is like filthy, lucrative, very affluent man. Their biological parents are married. It's a nuclear family. Everything is standard. Everything is in control. But I've discovered that in this dating life, sometimes there's no truth on it. I just want to talk based on my experience, assessing, evaluating, examining the behavioral pattern, the trail of reasoning from women. Like, for instance, if you can just greet a beautiful woman and say, "Hello, beautiful," the manner in which she will retaliate to that greeting when you say, "Hello, beautiful," she knows, she might be aware that she's extremely beautiful, but to you, she will pretend as if you said something wrong, something very cliche, or whatever the case may be. You just greeted a beautiful woman and say, "Hello, beautiful." She will act very nasty. She will literally cringe, as if maybe you've mentioned something that you was not even supposed to mention. Maybe you've mentioned something wrong. Women are acting up because she's only expecting to hear that from her target market. She would only prefer to hear that from people that she might be attracted or interested into. In terms of dating, if you are not attractive to her, if you're not good looking according to her preferences, she will totally assume that maybe probably you said something wrong while you said something which is so significantly beautiful, by saying you've just said a very nice thing with humanity, to embrace, a woman's beauty, to admire it, to even verbally express that you're admiring her beauty. But the manner in which she will respond to that, it would be as if maybe you throw some vulgar language towards her, or whatever the case may be. That's how they respond, as if you will even feel ashamed, as if you did something wrong. Sometimes, like, for instance, if you're just proposing a woman on the street, you greet a woman very well, with self of humor, very respectful, very cool, very calm and collected, but a woman can just cringe, and give you those gold digger vibes, bad vibes, cliche vibes, or whatever the case may be. She will make you feel like as if you was infringing her right by maybe try to approach her and propose her. That's my personal experience with women. Women are not straightforward. Women are not direct, straight to the point. You could hear them, giving advice, saying that we want the truth. Women don't want the truth. They don't take the truth. They don't want the truth. Most of the relationships are built in concocted bogus. You know, some people might say men are liars and all of these things. Men do not lie. You know what men do? Men actually respond in accordance with women's expectation. Let me repeat it again. Men do not lie. There is no bogus in men. Men actually studied women. They studied the entire woman, in a larger degree, far by extension, to understand what women want, what women prefer, what entices a woman, what lures a woman. Like, for instance, after assessing all of these segments and components that tribute in what a woman really wants, then a man will then automatically understand what to do, what to say in a woman to be more relevant, or to be understood by a woman, or to be accepted by a woman. So what does men do? Men act. Men respond in accordance with women's expectations so that they can get what they want. But literally, in man, according to my perception, according to my perspective point of looking at things, I could say with boldness, with audacity, that men do not lie. Men, they respond in accordance with girls' expectation. Right. Number 2, women are not straight talkers. They can beat around the bush, Captain bickering, what's not, and so forth, which is totally bad. Sometimes you can invite a woman to come and visit you at your place. As a guy, you find interest in this particular lady, and then you automatically ask for her to come and visit you at your place to accommodate her, maybe for a night or whatever the case may be. But a woman would pretend as if she doesn't even know if you invite her that you after sex. All guys, 100% of guys, let me just say 99% of guys, when they try to invite a woman to their places for a visit, just know that particular male is after want to lay that woman. That male is looking for laying. He just wants to lay that woman. He is after sex. He just want to have sex with that particular woman. But women will pretend as if they don't know. That is why they can even go the extra mile in a larger degree, asking, what am I going to be doing at your place? They will pretend as if they don't know, because they don't want to be straightforward to the point. But sometimes, if you could just tell them that, I lost you, I have a lost on you, I just want to fuck you and leave you, they won't take that. So what does that do? It actually convince and persuade men to retaliate in accordance with girls' expectation. Sometimes you at the bed, you're in a bedroom with a woman, trying to have sex with her. You can kiss her and touch her everywhere. You can even wrap off the clothes of a woman, and then she can just be quiet, knowing very well that she's not in the mood to do sex with you. And then, because they are like pretending too much, they are not straightforward. If they don't want to do sex, don't visit a guy, or just tell him as you inside the house that I just don't want to do sex with you, I'm not in the mood, and all of these things. But they can just pretend and kept on bickering and say, I'm not ready, we'll do it some other time, and all of these things. And then they will then begin to shift a blame to you, as if, why didn't you see that she was not in the mood? Why do you coerce, to propel forward with sex consentment, with sex initiation, if you could read her actions that she was not in the mood? Sometimes a girl can be in the mood and act as if she's not on it, she's not in it, She will fabricate you. She will sway you. She will confuse you. So you won't know what to do really, because women are acting up. Sometimes a woman can reject you, can say she doesn't even want to speak to you, because she wants you to do the follow-up, to kept on asking her, to kept on chasing her, So they are like acting up, they are never straight. So it confuses a man, and this can cause a danger. This can cause